Hey guys, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, and Twitter, and NayRob on YouTube. Now, let's talk breakups. Okay, guys, let's get into first the reality TV breakups. Um, let's talk about the one that I believe is just plain trash, just plain, just this is a hoax, and this is just more bait that the Kardashians are putting out. So apparently, Rob and China got into this huge argument while they were on the set of the show of their reality TV show they were taping, and Black China sent a suspicious text to somebody. Rob saw it, and they ironically were on set for their reality TV show. And then Rob supposedly took all the pictures of her, any traces of her, off his IG account. Now, because I know that the Kardashian brand is a machine and they are extremely strategic about the things that they do and say and how they manipulate the reality TV world, the tabloids, the paparazzi, I just can't take this for serious. I just cannot. 90% of me says that this is just a part of their plan to just get you on board so that you can check out and see, or so you could tune into the show and find out what's really going on with the breakup. Because heck, who wouldn't want to find out? I mean, one, it looks real fishy that Black China, what is you doing with Rob? What is you doing, girl? And two, I'm thinking in the back of my head, I knew she had to been sleeping with somebody else. I know she got some old Negro penis somewhere that's either a basketball player or a rapper or something like that. It could be Future. It could be. I don't know. It's still, she still might be creeping with Future. Who knows? Because when she put that little tattoo on her hand and all of a sudden she got it taken off, you know. I don't know. Future Scorpio, he probably was like, oh, you love me? You want to be with me for real? Then tattoo it on your body. That's how you show me, And then he probably wasn't messing with her in the first place. He just tested her to see if she would do it. She passed, but then she failed at the same time. So, like I said, I'm kind of feeling like that Black China and Rob Kardashian breakup is a publicity stuff. Moving on. So now let's talk Peter Thomas and Cynthia Bailey. Okay, the facts are this. The facts are that she has the house that they were in on the show, that she has moved out of the house, and the house is now on the market. She has a house on the lake that she is supposedly sharing with Leon, or that Leon's staying there or something like that. I'm not really clear on that, but supposedly, Leon is there, but that shouldn't be nothing new because Leon was with her at the other, at the house where she shared with Peter. And now, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, this is another fact, they weren't paying him for the first 5 seasons that they were on the show together. Now, for the following season, the season that's coming up, Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to pay him to be on this show this season. And Peter Thomas, he was on Wendy Williams recently, and he said to her and several other media outlets that he believed that Cynthia does not solve problems. Cynthia runs from relationships when things get hard or when things get difficult. He has admitted that he loves Cynthia madly. I think that Cynthia has commitment issues. Just like a man can have commitment issues, so can a woman. At times I look at myself and I feel like I have commitment issues, but I'm working on it. But At any rate, I don't know if you all seen the episode where Peter Thomas was on the show with Wendy. Peter Thomas being the strong man that he is, I don't know why he allowed Wendy to try it the way that she did, because I felt like she was quite disrespectful when she talked to him. When he was like, I was out and about with my daughter, and she was like, which one? Trying to be funny when he was just simply saying, people have seen me out with my daughter and they thought that I was cheating with my daughter. And that's when she was like, well, I say which one, because you got a lot of kids, Thomas, and Peter. And he was like, well, yeah, I do got a lot of kids, but I'm 55. Well, how many baby mothers do you have, Peter? I mean, Whitney be trying it, man. She really do be trying it, and this is not the time, because I really feel like Peter did love her. Yes, I feel like there are times, I must admit, that I feel like Peter was using her. I still do feel about that, but what I also feel is that Peter he's not really he's one of those gambling type men with money and business. And his thing is, either he's going to win real big with his big business endeavors, or he's going to lose real big with his business endeavors. Either way, he will take a chance, which I am trying to learn how to do, to take bigger chances, because you're never going to win if you don't try. And I believe that Peter is that guy. And with Cynthia, considering the fact that he's, she's quick to end the relationship, the thing that happened with the video, and if you all didn't see the Wendy Williams interview, he was basically like, oh, they slowed that video down. Really, they slowed it down to make it look a certain way, when in actuality, the girl was talking reckless to me, because she was like, he said that the girl was like, oh, you in here with these white folks, now you act like you don't know somebody. And he like put his hand around her neck like he was going to choke her. I see him being old, aggressive man like that, but not in a way to be like, but like in a way to like be like, girl, I would check yourself. I will, girl, and he said that was a bad mistake, a poor decision on his in the first place. But at any rate, he is definitely hurting about the situation. He is losing. He has lost his marriage. Do I feel like this could be possibly a publicity stunt? Yes, because Cynthia had absolutely no storyline, none whatsoever. All she was doing on the show was just looking good. So just like Nene could divorce her husband on Real Housewives of Atlanta for $1 million, why can't Cynthia Bailey be on the show? Because I'm pretty sure, now I'm pissed about this phone, y'all, because it ain't nobody but a telemarketer. Nobody calls house phones, nobody. But at any rate, let me go backwards. If Nene can get paid $1 million to divorce Greg on Real Housewives of Atlanta, then why can't Cynthia Bailey do the same thing? So it may be some BS. It may be, or because y'all know this is the tea about Nene and Greg's divorce, is that the reason why Nene divorced Greg was because Greg's businesses were doing so poorly that he had to file bankruptcy. So in order for Nene not to get dragged into it, she had to divorce him so that their monies could be separate, and they wouldn't they wouldn't add her assets into his assets when they did the bankruptcy proceedings. So that could be a possibility, especially since Peter had so many, failed adventures. Or failed ventures. So, that could be a possibility. So Real Housewives of Atlanta might be paying Cynthia to do that. Now, finally, let's go to the final breakup. Now, this one's going to be fun to me. So let's talk Ed Hartwell and Keshia Pulliam. See, I knew old Rudy had a little something wasn't right with Rudy, okay? Because of the fact that Ed said that Rudy was spoiled. But like her people said, he knew that she was spoiled beforehand. You could just tell Rudy was an old spoiled girl. She's an Aries. Them mugs are difficult. They make things harder than they really have to be. He's a Gemini. You know, them, and they're mean. So you got two mean people together finna have a baby. And if you add the numbers up right, like that baby is definitely, like they know what sex the baby's gonna be. It's gonna be a girl. So we know the baby is at least 5 months. And now I'm starting to say, did they get married because of this baby? Like, why did they? Like, because to me, what I think, I'm just telling you what I think. I believe that they was old skeeting and scooting and pooching and, you know, humping and jumping all around each other like two hot whales, you know, in the desert sun together. And then what happened was they eventually took the condom off. And then, you know, he couldn't, come out, if you know what I mean. And she got pregnant. And then he, being a Gemini, being all random, oh, well, then let's get married, And then he got with her and he found out, oh, wait a minute, she out of control. I can't take this girl. She is OOC. So mixed with him being two different people at the same time, he probably was like, no, I don't want to deal with this girl. And then he probably seen some other things, because see, them Aries, they always keep something in their pocket because they believe that everybody got some kind of, in their mind, Aries, in their mind, and I'm speaking about Aries women, you always trying to do something to them or pull a scam on them or just do something to them. They be making up BS in their mind and they be completely wrong. So I see old Rudy thinking that Ed Hartwell is cheating on her and he ain't doing nothing. So she decided, oh, since you want to be old cheat, I'm gonna run out here and I'm gonna give me some sugar pie on the side too. So, then that way I won't be caught with my pants down and they be completely wrong. So that's the reason why Ed Hartwell was just like, I can't deal with this. Plus I told you them damn fire signs be having attitude problems and you can't deal with that. Now, Ed is a Gemini. They are the meanest out of all of the air signs, but their meanness cannot even come close to that Aries. So, I really do think that they jumped into it too soon because it was just so out of the blue. And, this man wants to file a paternity test on this girl. That is humiliating to me. You done married this man, and now when the man say, I want a paternity test, that's saying to the world, you was out there sleeping around on me. That's saying to the world, you old fat because you've been sleeping around on me. And believe me, it's something that girl has done or not done to make that man feel that way. And Rudy's reputation is ruined. Y'all, I don't like Rudy for the first place because when they were talking about the Bill Cosby thing and she was like, I don't know that man. I don't know him to be this way and that way. Girl, shut up. You know that daggone girl Denise, Lisa Bonet, is crazy because Bill Cosby done something to her. You know that. Daggone. Anyway, y'all, the people you meet on the way up are the same people you meet on the way down. YouTubers. Let's be good to each other. Peace.